Good afternoon, everyone. Matt Larson with you at the DSU Fieldhouse this afternoon as the Trojans all ready to do battle with the Grandview Vikings here in Madison. Grandview coming in with a record of 0-1 on the season. Dakota State 3-3 thus far, coming off a loss on Wednesday here at the Fieldhouse, dropping an 89-81 game to Midland. We'll have the national anthem and starting lineups here in just a moment. Don't forget that coming up on Tuesday, men's and women's doubleheader starting at 5:30.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Now we'll have the starting lineup after the national anthem.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, can you please rise? We honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Maggie Engretson.
National anthem done. And we'll have the starting lineups first for the visiting Grandview Vikings. Starting at a guard, a 6-foot senior number 4 from Joliet, Illinois, Corey Evers. At a forward, number 5, a 6'3" senior from Beaumont, Texas, Juan Hadnot. At a wing, number 14, a 6'5" senior from Houston, Texas, Nathan Washington. At a forward, number 15, 6'6" senior from Houston, Texas, Jordan Tanner. And a forward, a 6'5" junior, number 24 from Ankeny, Iowa, Jordan Brunkow. So Evers, Hadnot, Washington, Tanner, and Brunkow for the Grandview University Vikings. Now the starting lineup for Dakota State. At a guard, 5'9", senior wearing number 0 from Crook, South Dakota, Brendan Boomsma. A forward, number 3, a 6'4" junior from Waterloo, Iowa, Keon Johnson. At a guard, wearing number 12, a 6'3" senior from Cincinnati, Ohio, Kevin Daniels. At a forward, number 23, a 6'9" junior from Mission, South Dakota, Justin Folkers. And at forward, number 24, 6'6" junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Maurice Arrington. So for the Trojans, it will be Boomsma, Johnson, Daniels, Folkers, and Arrington for Coach Mike Larson here this afternoon.
Let's play basketball.
20 minutes up on the clock for our first half. Looks like at center will be Jordan Tanner for Grandview. And Arrington, or Folkers for Dakota State. Both miss. Folkers taps it back, and the Trojans will control. Daniels comes near side to Johnson. Now back over on the far side to Daniels. Folkers down low. Pump fake goes up, right hand leaves it a little short, and it's rebounded by Evers. Vikings work it to the far side. Now back up top to Hadnot. Jump pass into the corner for three. This one's in for Brunco. An early lead for the Vikings. Arrington down low. Johnson trying to feed it to Folkers. Knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Trojans. Daniels right to Folkers. He'll take the shot, and he'll knock it down from about 12 feet. Evers gives off to Tanner. On the elbow, pass tip, kick out to Brunco for three from the top of the key this time, and he's 2 of 2 and has all 6 points for Grandview. Johnson over to Daniels. He'll take a deep three. This one off the back of the rim. Rebound by Hadnot. He stays with it. Trying to feed it inside. Pass taken away by Arrington. Three-point shot is good for Keon Johnson. Good transition three-point bucket for the Trojans. They're back within a point early on in this first half. Evers now give off to Hadnot. He'll drive it inside, and the reverse lay-in by Jordan Tanner. Boomsma gives it right back to Daniels. Now Arrington with it. Folkers top of the key for three, and he'll knock it down. Folkers has 5 points, and we're tied at 8. Feed goes down low to Tanner, working on Folkers. Pump fake, kick in the corner. Another three-point shot. This one's off the mark for Brunco. Folkers with the rebound. Hesitation move by Daniel. Shot no good, and a quick outlet. And unable to chase it down was Washington. Turnover gives the ball back to Dakota State. Booms about right back to Daniels. They work it over to this near side to Arrington. Again, working the perimeter. Folkers will take the three from the wing, and he hacks down another one. Justin Folkers with 8 of the 11 points for the Trojans. First lead in the half for Dakota State. And Folkers nearly gets a steal out front. Down low, and the shot is going to count for Jordan Tanner. Arrington got his hand caught up in the cylinder. Goaltending call. And 2 points credited to Jordan Tanner. Johnson to Boomsma. To the near side, Arrington. Works it back over to the far side. Boomsma looks at Folkers. Gives up to Daniels. Now Johnson. Going to the corner. 3-point shot on the way is good for Kevin Daniels. Hadnot working on Boomsma. Spins around him. Reverse layup is good. So Juan Hadnot. First bucket of the afternoon. Boomsma feeds it right back to Arrington inside. Folkers spins. And we're going to have the first foul of the ball game go against the Vikings. Foul on Tanner. They reset the shot clock to 20. And checking in for Grandview will be Carter Millam. And in for Dakota State, Bobby Parkway. Off the inbound, quick shot from Daniels. Spins around the rim and drops through. Daniels with 5 points. Brunko into the corner, 3-point shot is off the back of the rim for Washington. Daniels with the rebound. He looks to push the tempo, trying to leave it back for Arrington, and it's taken away. Up top, Brunko into the near side. Washington works it down low, and the big body of Carter Millam lays it in, the 6'8" center. And we're back within a 2-point ball game. Parkway inside, turnaround shot. That one's in and out, and back in again. Near side, 3-point shot is too strong for Washington, rebounded by Daniels. He's going to go right at the defense, trying to leave it Parkway, kick back out. Arrington for 3. That one's high off the back of the rim. Rebound Hadnot. Hadnot trying to feed it inside, and Millam gets the rebound. The put in from the right block, and we've got a timeout called as Grandview within 2 points early on in this first half. Dakota State 70% from the field so far early on. Actually make that 64%, 7 of 11. 4 of 6 though from beyond the arc at 67%. Folkers, 8 points already for Dakota State. Grandview, 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from beyond 3-point area. Leading the way for the Vikings, Jordan Brunko with 6. Brady Elder and Josh McGreal into the lineup for Dakota State, along with Parkway, Johnson, and Daniels. Daniels with it, near side, gets it right back. And an illegal screen going to be called on Parkway. His first is the team's first. Pretty clean first 6.5 minutes. So 1 team foul each as that pass nearly taken away by Johnson up front. Will stay with the Vikings. Along the baseline, Hadnot, fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound to Parkway. Zelder takes it over to the far wing. Now back up top. McGreal trying to feed it down low. Parkway one dribble right back out. 8 feet, Bobby Parkway. Brunco with it. Washington guarded by Johnson. He'll go up, and that one falls off the rim. No good. Daniels with the rebound, looking to push the tempo. McGreal right down to Parkway. He'll turn around, take the shot. That one's good from about 12. He had 6 points off the bench for Farquhar. On the elbow. Millam hands off to Washington. Cross-court pass to Hadnot. He drives right hand, and a moving screen going to be called against Carter Millam. His first. Tyler Williams and Daryl Nellam into the lineup. Quick pass inside Farquhar. Backs up, pump fake, goes up, no good, but he'll shoot 2. Third team foul. First, Nellam. Falcon Albers checks in for the Trojans. Second free throw off the front of the rim, rebounded by Williams. Rash, pass up to Williams. Now back to Rash here on the near side. Rash dribbles left hand, trying to get around Elder up top. And the three-point basket good by Jordan Brunco. Brunco has 9, all 3 of his buckets on three-point shots. McGreal goes up strong with the left hand, up over Brunco and in. Brunco double-teamed up top. Pass to the wing, three-point shot is short for Washington. Here come the Trojans. Albers left all alone. He'll take a 3. Too strong. Brunco with the rebound to Rash. Work it down low to Nellam. Nellam goes up strong and gets it to fall through. Physical move by Daryl Nellam. Johnson picked up by Williams. Gets it to McGreal. McGreal spins, and we're going to have a hard bump foul going to be called on Brunco. His first, team's 4th. Volkers back in. Another question on the shot clock. And the foul resets to 20. They had it set at 30, and now we're ready to go as Elder. Back into the corner to Johnson. He'll work it out. Near side to McGreal. Volkers, left hand. A nice hook shot. Quickly on the other end is Washington. Williams up top to Nellum. And a reach-in foul. Tyler Williams went up in the air for the pass. Foul is on Johnson, his first. Inbound on the curl. Washington takes it. Fadeaway is good for Jordan Tanner. Little step back. Now pump fake. And the layup is in on a nice drive by Falcon Albers. Nellum picked up by McGreal, passes up top. Right-handed drive, and he tips out his own rebound. Rash for three, that one's no good. McGreal with the rebound. Elder across the half court, handoff to Johnson. Back out, Johnson on the wing, right back down to Folkers. Folkers goes up, leaves it short, and a foul on the rebound. And the foul does go against Justin Folkers. That'll be his first, just the team's second here with 9:03 to go in the first half. Trojans continuing to shoot at a 67% rate, 12 of 18 from the field, 4 of 7 from beyond three-point area, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Grandview 10 of 16 thus far, 3 of 8 on their three-point shots. They have yet to take a free throw here in the first half. Team's pretty even on rebounds, 7 for the Trojans, 8 for the Vikings. And so far, Justin Folkers with 10 points to lead Dakota State. Kevin Daniels with 3 rebounds and 3 assists thus far for Grandview. They are led by Jordan Brunko, who's got 9 points, and all of those on made three-point shots. It will be Grandview basketball out of the timeout. Rash will bring it ahead for the Vikings, picked up by Elder. On the curl free throw line, and a nice scoop shot for Juan Hadnot. And the lead down to 3 for Dakota State. Albers trying to get it down low, taken away. Hadnot. Dish off, and a foul going to be called as Jordan Tanner went up for the layup. Officials say Albers got him across the arms. The first free throw attempts for Grandview. Rattles in. Boomsma back into the lineup. Two of 2. Jordan Tanner now with 8 in the ball game. And the Trojan lead is down to 1. Arrington. And we have a hold away from the basketball. Goes against Tanner, his second. Johnson will inbound as he's back into the lineup. Daniels on the wing. Down to Folkers. Folkers kick out to Boomsma. Daniels from the corner. And Kevin Daniels with a three-point basket. The hot shooting continues here for Dakota State. Williams, right hand, gives up. Another three-point attempt by Brunko. This one's in and out, but an offensive rebound by Evers. His shot attempt is blocked between four Trojans. Johnson up top, Daniels. He'll take another three, and good. Kevin Daniels. Back-to-back three-point baskets, and he now has 11 points. From the free throw line, a wide open shot rattles through for Juan Hadnot. Quick touch pass inside, Folkers. Kick back out, Johnson for three from the wing. That one's good. Keon Johnson, third made three-pointer in a row on consecutive trips for Dakota State. Evers feeds it down low, and a hanging layup. Good by Tyler Williams as he had it up over Boomsma. Daniels taking his time across half court. Trojans leading by 6. Back to Daniels, thought about it. Five on the shot clock. Harrington to Johnson. Johnson. Folkers from the baseline gets it to rattle through. Foot on the three-point line, just a two-point basket. Knocks it down at the shot clock. 12 points for Justin Folkers, and now we have a foul away from the basketball. Foul was called on Maurice Arrington, his first, team's 5th. Lob pass, one dribble, kick back out. Hadnot guarded by Daniels. Dish down low, blocked from behind. Evers had it blocked from behind by Daniels. Daniels right into Folkers with the left hand off the block. Brunko, dish back. Good, and the foul. Tyler Williams will head to the line to complete the three-point play. Foul is on Arrington, his second. Free throw no good. Evers gets the rebound. Farquhar pulls it away. Boomsma pump fake, kick out. Johnson right inside. Farquhar pump fake, goes up right hand, no good. But he'll head to the line to shoot two. Tyler Williams with his first. First free throw, no good. Elder and McReel. Back in. Farquhar makes one of two. First made free throw for the Trojans this afternoon. Pushes the lead to 9. Evers hands to Millum. Now back out. Hadnot guarded by Elder. Millum loses the handle on it. Still loose. Pulled away by McGreal. Johnson to Boomsma, swinging around near side, right down low. Too far away from the basket. They reset the offense, working the perimeter. Pass tip, chased down by Elder. McGreal gives it back to Elder. Johnson top of the key with 5 to shoot. Crossover, nothing there. Elder's got it. Forces up a shot at the shot clock buzzer. No good. It's a good defensive stand for Grandview. Hadnot picked up by Boomsma. Along the baseline, trying to drive baseline, double team, goes up under the hoop, no good. Farquhar with the rebound. Farquhar driving, and he'll get called with the travel first as he kind of shuffled his feet before going up with the layup. Evers will bring it across for the Vikings. Right back to Evers, looking down to Millum. Millum, kick out. Brunko for 3, top of the key. That one's off. Evers with the rebound. Washington for 3, and good for Nathan Washington. Johnson will drive right hand into the corner to McGreal. Elder travels as he pump fakes to Boomsma. He goes up with a shot, but they say pivot foot changed. A tough break for Dakota State as that one went in for Elder. Handoff Hadnot, spin, dump it right back to Millum, and he gets it from the left block to fall through. Carter Millum with 6 points, and the 9-point lead down to 4. Daniels driving, jump pass to Johnson from the wing for 3. That one's too strong. And the rebound to Evers. Hadnot stops, and he'll knock it down from just inside the 3-point line, and a 7-0 run has reduced a 9-point lead to 2. Dakota State still shooting 68% from the field. Grandview now up at 57% at 17 for 30. Still rebounds pretty close. 12 for Grandview, 11 for Dakota State, 14 assists for the Vikings, 16 for the Trojans. And just 16 fouls apiece so far here in the first half. Both teams are in the bonus. Next foul will be free throws. The 1-and-1. Elder across half court over to Johnson, right back to him as he comes near side to Daniels. Greel finds Folkers. Folkers trying to go up over Millum with the left hand, no good. And Hadnot with the rebound. Grandview with a chance to tie here. Pass is tipped as both Daniels and Elder race after it. Goes out of bounds. Pass comes clear out to Washington near half court. Evers looking to Hadnot. Trying to back down McGreal, kick out. Brunko, pump fake and drive. Millum goes up too strong. Elder with the rebound after it's tipped around. Daniels from the wing. Gives it to McGreal. Daniels feeds McGreal. His turnaround shot with the left hand, no good. Millum with the rebound. Hadnot. His shot off the mark, no good. McGreal rebounds. Trojans with possession. Daniels up front. Nearing a minute to play. Volkers for three. And good. Justin Volkers knocks down another three-point bucket. He's got 17 so far here in the first half. Brunko to Millum. Offensive foul going to be called as Volkers holds position. Carter Millum with his second. Possession foul, so no free throws. "13 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Quickly inside. Volkers pump fake. One dribble, right hand, blocked, but draws contact and will shoot two. Second foul on Daryl Nellum. Free throw good by Volkers. Drew Johnson will check in. Two for two. Boomsma will come in. Johnson up top, over to Evers, guarded by Boomsma. Brunko back out. Washington pump fake, steps in, takes a shot, and good. Shot clock turned off as Daniels brings it across with 5 seconds to go. Stops, takes the three. No good. Launch from half court will be short. And that'll be the end of our first half. 47-42 is the score. Dakota State on top by 5 here at halftime. We'll step aside here for a little bit. We'll come back with about 3 minutes or so left in the halftime session with our first half stats. We're back here at the DSU Fieldhouse in Madison for the Trojans. At 3-3 on the year, leading the Grandview Vikings at halftime, 47-42, as we have some first half statistics for you for Grandview. Shooting 55% from the field, 18 of 33. They are 36% in three-point shots, 4 of 11. And 2 of 3 from the free throw line in the first half. Had a total of 15 team rebounds to go along with 14 team assists. They are led in scoring. Pretty balanced attack for the Vikings. Jordan Brunko, 9 points on 3 of 6 shooting from three-point area. 8 points apiece for Jordan Tanner and Juan Hadnot. 6 points for Carter Millum and 5 for Nathan Washington. 2 players with 4 rebounds each, Corey Evers and Juan Hadnot, and then 4 assists each for Evers, Hadnot, and Washington in that first half. Dakota State, they were 62% from the field, 18 of 29, 8 of 14 on three-point shots for 57%, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Had a total of 13 rebounds, all on the defensive end, and 17 team assists to only 5 turnovers in the first half. 2 players in double figures already for the Trojans. Justin Folkers, 19 points, 3 rebounds. Kevin Daniels has 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. 7 points for Bobby Farquhar and 6 points for Keon Johnson. Johnson also has 4 assists in the ball game. Josh McGreal and Farquhar also have 3 rebounds apiece. Dakota State 3 points off the fast break, 6 points off of turnovers, but only 8 points in the paint so far in the first half. Meanwhile, Grandview, nothing for fast break points, 9 points off of turnovers, and they've got 22 of their 42 points from the paint in the first half.
Everybody clap your hands.
That's where we stand here. Nobody in real foul trouble throughout the first half. 2 fouls for Jordan Tanner, Daryl Nellum, and Carter Millum for Grandview. Just 1 player with 2 fouls for Dakota State. That is Maurice Arrington. As we get ready for the second half. See Evers, Hadnot, Washington, Tanner, and Brunko for the Vikings on the court. Johnson, Daniels, Boomsma, Arrington, and Folkers for Dakota State. Evers finally gets rid of it. They work it to the near side to Washington. Driving layup is good for Jordan Tanner, up over Folkers. And the first basket of the second half will go to Grandview. Quick touch pass inside to Folkers. Right back out. 3-point shot for Arrington. In and out. No good. Hadnot with the rebound. He'll keep it. Trying to dish it into the corner. Take it away by Arrington on the steal. Daniels lobs it into Folkers. Folkers spins, nothing out. Now up to Johnson. Arrington. Now Boomsma. Daniels will take a deep 3, and he'll knock it down. Kevin Daniels now with 14 as he remains hot from 3-point area. And not for 3. He'll answer from the near wing. Back to a 3-point lead. Minute and a half gone by here in the second half as Daniels drives on Hadnot, goes up, right-handed layup is good as he had good body control to get inside of Hadnot and the hoop for a clean look at the basket. Double team along the baseline, kick out to Washington. He'll take a 3, top of the key, no good. Rebound to Folkers. As Folkers worked hard on the glass to pull that one down. Boomsma takes a pass over to Arrington, far wing. Trojans work it back around near side. Lost by Daniels out of bounds. Just lost the handle on it. It'll be Evers. For the Vikings, pass near side, Brunko. Quick pass to Tanner. Brunko will take a three from the wing. A little too strong. Folkers with a long rebound. Quick outlet to Daniels. Folkers for three. Just misses. He knocked down a couple of those in the first half. Left it just off the front of the rim. Evers works it over to Washington. From the elbow, pops in and out. Folkers another rebound. About 3 rebounds so far here in the second half. Daniels gives it to Johnson. Right back to Daniels on the cut, and the easy left-handed layup. Nice give and go. And 18 in the ball game for Kevin Daniels. Brunko gives off to Evers, and he'll go up against Folkers and draw the foul. Second on Folkers. Now 2 free throws for Corey Evers. First one good. Farquhar back in. Two of 2 on that trip. Daniels will slowly bring it across half court. Farquhar has his shot blocked. A lot of contact. Finally, loose ball picked up. Brunko. Tanner double teamed along the baseline. Nowhere to go, and it's taken away. Daniels comes up with the loose ball to Boomsma. Boomsma will stop. Transition 3. No good. And Daniels comes up with the loose ball tipped out to him as Farquhar fought 3 different Viking players to tip that rebound out to Daniels. Arrington gives to Boomsma, now to Daniels. He'll take a 3 near wing. This one's around the rim. Rebounded to Hadnot. Washington for 3. That one falls through. Nathan Washington cuts the lead down to 2. Some of the shots that were falling for Dakota State in the first half not dropping through here in the second half. Daniels dish out to Farquhar along the baseline. He'll kick it back out. Johnson right back to Farquhar. Pass tipped out of bounds. Dakota State with 5 seconds to shoot. Landon Rash checks in. Daniels turn around, shot is good. A tough shot off the inbound. Now Daniels with 20 to lead scoring attack for Dakota State as that pass knocked out of bounds will stay with Grandview. Elder will check in. Pump fake and laying it over the rim, Jordan Tanner. Got Farquhar up in the air. And an easy lay-in. Boomsma back out to Arrington. Over to Johnson for three. Off the rim. And now with the rebound. And a hand check foul going to be called. Foul is on Brady Elder, his first. Brunko right back down low. Travel going to be called on Williams as Williams sent Boomsma to the floor. And then he shuffled the feet. Elder to Arrington. Arrington hesitates right back to Farquhar. Arrington pump fake, blocked from behind, but enough contact to get the foul called. And 2 shots coming up for Maurice Arrington. Foul on Jordan Tanner, his third. And checking in will be number 21, Kareem Martin. Falcon Albers also in for Dakota State. Greel set to check in for Arrington. And the made free throw, Greel will come in. Arrington gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Lead is 4. Rash gives it up, now back up top. High over the defense shot, no good. Offensive putback by Williams off the mark. But Williams will head to the free throw line. Foul is on Albers, his second. One of 2. Elder will bring it up for the Trojans. Back to Elder, over to Albers. Parkway lost the handle on it, goes right back up though as he finds it. Off the right block and in. Williams dishes it back out to Washington. Deep 3 for Washington. That one's too strong. Backside rebound by McGreal. And Farquhar will be fouled on the drive. He'll get to shoot 2. The first half, Farquhar just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. Foul was on Kareem Martin, his first. Daniels back in. Two of 2. And Folkers will come back in for Dakota State. So Grandview has cut the lead down a couple of times, one time at 2 points, one time at 3, but the Trojans have responded. Lead back to 7. Brunko for 3, top of the key. And he's got 12. Elder on the wing. This is the handle on it. And he'll be fouled by Landon Rash. Trying to go for the loose ball. Got caught up in the leg of Elder. That'll be his first. Team's second. Make that the team's third. So the inbound comes to Elder. Pass tipped around and taken away. Martin, shot no good. Elder, shot no good. Evers couldn't quite put it in. Here come the Trojans as Daniels. Lob pass to Folkers. Folkers off the rim. Evers clears the rebound. Washington back out. Brunko for another 3, and that one's good. It's a 1-point game. 6-0 run, thanks to Jordan Brunko. On back-to-back 3-point baskets for him. He's got 15 so far now, as the field goal percentage cooling off a little bit for Dakota State. They were at 62% in the first half. 18 of 29. But so far here in the first half, they are 5 of 12. And shooting at 56% in the ball game. 9 of 20 from beyond the arc at 45%. Leading scorer for Dakota State, Kevin Daniels, 20 points so far. Folkers has 6 rebounds. Leading scorer for the Vikings is Jordan Brunko. He's got 15 points so far in this first half. Second half. About midway through the second half already. Quick moving ball game. So out of the timeout, it will be Dakota State basketball. Zarrington, Elder, Folkers, Daniels, and Albers on the court for Dakota State. Elder with a crossover dribble. Has a shot blocked from the elbow. Daniels picks up the loose ball. Albers now with it in the corner. It's a drive. Layup was good, but fouled on the drive before the shot. Foul was on Washington, his first. Brunko, Washington, Evers, Hadnot, and Tanner. So shot clock needs to reset to 20, not 30, and we get it fixed. Lob pass out to Daniels. Folkers for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Elder with the rebound. Just the second offensive rebound for Dakota State. Kick out, Albers for 3 from the corner. No good. Arrington, another offensive rebound. Pass inside and a foul on Jordan Tanner. So just one offensive rebound through 3/4 of the ball game. Dakota State gets 2 on one trip down the court. Daniels takes the pass from the top of the key, off the mark. Evers pulls down the rebound. Hadnot from the baseline. Nice pass inside. And a foul going to be called on Arrington. That will be his third. So it's a nice feed inside to Tyler Williams, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. One of 2. And we are tied at 62. Folkers trying to thread the pass into Johnson. Boomsma chases down the loose ball. Daniels up top. Boomsma, 3 seconds. Goes up, no good. And rebound to Hadnot. Quick out, Brunko pass. And the shot blocked, but foul coming up as Arrington is going to get called for the foul. So he had a big block on Nathan Washington. That is the 4th on Arrington. Two free throws for Nathan Washington. This one's in and out, no good. So McGreal comes in. Arrington out. Second free throw, no good. Folkers with the rebound. We remain tied. McGreal gives off to Johnson. Back to McGreal. Quickly around the perimeter to Elder. Boomsma. The handoff to Folkers. Back to Boomsma. He'll take a deep 3. No good. Williams with the rebound. His pass stolen away by Daniels. Elder top the key, bounce pass to McGreal. He'll take a 3 from the wing. This one's off the mark. And Brunko with the rebound. The Trojans in a bit of a shooting slump here in the second half. They're shooting 62% in the first. Kind of saw this on Wednesday night. As that one is in, and Grandview takes the lead. Basket by Evers. Boomsma pass over to Eller into the corner to McGreal. McGill trying to drive baseline. He'll turn around. Wide open shot for the baseline is off the mark. Brunko with the rebound. Evers picked up by Elder. He'll stop from the elbow and bank it in. We mentioned last Wednesday here at the Fieldhouse against Midland. Dakota State was 67% in the first half. And it had a 48-37 lead, but Midland outscored Dakota State 52-33 in the second half for the 8-point victory. And we're kind of seeing a similar situation unfold here in this second half for Dakota State. And so far, they've only made 4 field goals in the first 12 minutes of this half. They were 18 of 29, so I guess make that 5 field goals. They're 18 of 29 in the first half. Just 5 of 20 in the second half for Dakota State. And Grandview outscoring Dakota State so far 24-15 here in this second half.
during the honors banquet last Thursday evening.
And find themselves down by 4 after leading 47-42 at halftime.
Leader at Dakota State with 1,481 career kills.
It will be Trojan basketball out of the timeout. Daniels takes a pass from Johnson. McGreal. One dribble back up top. Work the perimeter to Boomsma. Farquhar back out. Boomsma. He'll drive. Daniels thought about it. Gives it to McGreal from the baseline for 3. Good. And a big 3-point bucket for Josh McGreal. Give him 5 in the ball game. And the Trojans cut the lead to 1. From the elbow. Shot is short. Brunko chases down the rebound. Adnott gives off to Washington. Poked out of bounds. Will stay with Grandview. 16 on the shot clock. Now down to 10. Brunko top of the key, trying to feed it. Adnott fade away over Daniels. Shot clock violation as it missed the rim. And goes over to the Trojans. Daniels will give up to Boomsma. And an illegal screen going to be set against Dakota State. Foul is on Kevin Daniels. That is his first. But the team's 6th, so now the next foul will put Grandview on the free throw line. Evers goes over to the right side to Tanner. And Washington with it right back down to Tanner. Working on Farquhar. Washington for 3. Good. Nathan Washington. Pushes the lead back to 4. Daniels hesitates. Jump past the Boomsma up top. Johnson left all alone. In and out. Adnott tips the rebound away from Farquhar. Adnott goes right at the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound, and he's going to be fouled on the putback attempt. So that'll be team foul number 7. Second on Farquhar. First free throw good. Two of 2 from the free throw line. And one of the largest leads of the afternoon for Grandview at 6 points. Volker's top of the key for 3. This one's off the mark. And Washington with the rebound. Brunko. Now Adnott, pull-up jumper. The baseline no good. Daniels with the rebound. Daniels guarded by Evers. Daniels pulls up from the elbow and knocks it down. 22 points for Kevin Daniels. But Evers taking his time offensively. Brunko back to Evers. Washington with it, guarded by Johnson. Over the screen, three-point shot, no good. Folkers with the rebound. Arrington trying to feed it inside. The last touch by Folkers goes out of bounds. And a timeout going to be called by the Vikings with 4:37 to go. A 4-point advantage. It is a quick 30-second timeout. Trojans will be back in action on Tuesday as the women and the men will both host Trinity Bible College. The women will tip off about 5:30. with the men to follow at around 7:30 right here from the DSU Fieldhouse. Right now, the Trojans trying to avoid back-to-back losses. After they picked up 2 wins to start the season at the Trojan Classic at the end of October. Got a win at the NAIA Classic at the Pentagon in Sioux Falls. And dropped their second game to Dakota Wesleyan. And that one trickles in. Lead back to 6. Johnson on the other end quickly with the right-handed layup. We have 4 minutes remaining in the second half. Evers. Dish off to Tanner. Tanner going around Folkers and gets it in from the right block. Johnson drives right hand, going right at the rim. It's good. They're going to count it. Keon Johnson will get the layup and a chance at the three-point play. Foul on Washington, his second, team 6, so now both teams will be in the bonus. 1 shot. And good for Johnson, completes a three-point play. He's got 11 in the ball game. The Trojans cut the lead in half. Evers gives up to Tanner, now Brunko. Man-to-man defense by Dakota State as the pass comes back out to Hadnot and restart the offense for Grandview. Evers trying to drive. Tough shot. Folkers with the rebound. Good defensive stand by Dakota State. Arrington into the corner to Johnson. Johnson takes a shot. This one's a little short, and it's rebounded by Washington, but it's now taken away by Arrington. The Trojans will get another opportunity. Arrington gives it back to Johnson to Boomsma. 7 on the shot clock now. Folkers stops. He'll take the shot. No good. Washington with another rebound. Evers passes over to Hadnot. Washington back to Evers. And a nice hanging layup, good for Nathan Washington. Hung up in the air enough to split the defense. Daniels attacks the rim. That one's off the front. Rebounded by Brunko. We're under 2 to play. And a 5-point advantage for the Vikings. Hadnot gets a screen. from the free throw line. That one's good. And it's now a 7-point lead. Trojans gonna have another timeout here with 1:37 to go. Trailing by 7, their largest deficit of the afternoon. 27 of 58 from the field, just 9 made field goals in the second half for Dakota State after making 18 in the first half. They're down to 47% from the field, 10 of 27 from three-point area, and 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, Grandview, 31 of 61. So far in the ball game at 51%, 9 of 20 from three-point area, and 8 of 13 from the free throw line. 35 team rebounds for the Vikings to 29 for Dakota State. Hadnot's got 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Leads all those categories for Grandview. Kevin Daniels, 22 points to lead the way for Dakota State. Justin Folkers has 9 rebounds, and Keon Johnson leads the team with 6 assists. So Dakota State will inbound, front of the scorer's table, right at half court, with 25 on the shot clock, trailing by 7. Arrington on the wing, gives it to Boomsma. Now to Daniels. Johnson, touch pass to Folkers. Folkers, turn around, and it's good. Minute 19. Grandview's not going to be in any hurry here, offensively, leading by 5. Trojans got to pick him up deep in the front court here and force some defensive pressure. And a foul going to be called on the drive. It'll be a 1-and-1, as that's team foul number 8. Fouls on Daniels, his second. On the free throw line, Juan Hadnot. And he misses the front end of a 1-and-1, and Folkers there for the rebound. Daniels working quickly, splits the defense, goes up, good, and the foul. Kevin Daniels with a chance at the three-point play and cut this to a 2-point lead, as a foul is going to be called on Corey Evers, his first, team 7th. Free throw's good for Daniels, and that swings it back to a one-possession game with under a minute to play. Boomsma backs off to the top of the key. Over to Hadnot, guarded by Daniels. Brunko. Now Evers. Washington, guarded by Johnson, stops at the elbow. His shot is good. That's a tough basket by Nathan Washington from the left elbow over Keon Johnson, and it makes it a 2-possession game. Still 42.2 seconds to go. Full timeout called by the Vikings. So there is about 12 seconds differential here between the shot clock and the game clock. Getting 18 fouls for Dakota State, 7 for Grandview. Both teams in the 1-and-1 bonus. No double bonus as of yet. Possession arrow does favor Dakota State right now. We'll get a look at timeouts remaining here in just a moment. But the Trojans need a quick score here out of the timeout, as they just got from Daniels. And then hope they can get a steal or a miss on a 1-and-1 from the free throw line. Will come out of the timeout. It will be Dakota State basketball under the Grandview basket. Timeout was called after the made shot by Washington. So Dakota State needs to go to the length of the court here. Still plenty of time at 42.2 seconds left. Boomsma inbounds to Daniels. And here come the Trojans. Lob pass to Folkers. A lot of time coming off the clock here. Arrington for three from the corner, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Brunko. Brunko is going to be fouled by Johnson in the backcourt with 25.4 to go. 17 seconds coming off the clock on that trip. Dakota State does have 3 timeouts remaining, 2 for Grandview. 19 fouls now. This is just a 1-and-1 for Jordan Brunko. And that one's good. So it rattles in. Grandview will send their defense out of the lane. Brunko's second free throw is short, rebounded by Arrington. Quick outlet to Johnson. Johnson to Arrington for three. Good! Maurice Arrington for three, and a timeout called by the Trojans. They have 2 remaining. With 18.8 seconds left, it's still a 1-possession game at 82-80. Arrington with his 5th point of the ball game. On that made 3-point basket. First made shot from the field. His first 2 points came from the free throw line. And nobody in real foul trouble other than Arrington. He does have 4, but everybody else for Dakota State has 2. As this is going to probably come down to a free throw contest here for Grandview. Can they knock down their free throws here late in this ball game to put this one away? And they've outscored Dakota State 40-33 here in the second half after trailing 47-42 at halftime. The next foul is a double bonus for the Trojans. It would give Grandview 2 shots. Again, possession arrow favors Dakota State on a jump ball, and 2 timeouts remaining for each team. Adnott gets to run the baseline on the made basket, even though out of the timeout. Gets it in to Washington. He's immediately fouled by Johnson. That'll be his 3rd. It is 2 shots coming up for Nathan Washington. Washington on the afternoon is 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Grandview just 9 of 16 in this ball game. First free throw is good. Clutch free throw by Washington. Still a 1-possession game. Again, Grandview will send the defense back. One more free throw for Washington. Makes them both 2 big free throws. Daniels will pick it up. Driving quickly, and the layup good. And another timeout called by the Trojans with 13.8 seconds to go. They are down to 1 timeout remaining. So 2 big made free throws for Nathan Washington to push in to 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Statistically, looked like he was the right guy to foul, who had missed both of his free throw shots earlier in the ball game. Again, the Trojans will have possession on a jump ball. Again, look for trying to force a 5 count. If they can't get the 5 count, Grandview inbounds, it'll be a quick foul. And it will be 2 free throws once again on the double bonus. So we'll see what Dakota State can do here defensively on the inbound. Try to get a steal, otherwise a quick foul. And again, hope that Grandview who's 11 of 18 from the free throw line, will miss at least one and keep it at a one-possession ball game. Again, tight defense on the inbound. It comes in, and a quick foul by Elder as Jordan Brunko receives the inbound, and he'll go to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2. Missed one of his free throws not too long ago. So 2 shots for Brunko. And he leaves the first one short. So that'll leave the door open here for Dakota State. Even a made free throw here, it's a one-possession ball game. Brunko with another free throw. Second one, short. Here comes Dakota State. Daniels with it. Daniels driving, layup, good, tie game. Had not for 3 at the buzzer, off the back of the rim, tip in, no good. We go to overtime. And what a turn of events here at the DSU Fieldhouse. Brunko misses both free throws. And Daniels takes it the length of the court for the lay-in to tie this ball game. 2 last-second opportunities for Grandview. Fall away, no good. And we put 5 more minutes up on the clock here at the DSU Fieldhouse as we head to overtime. Dakota State 50% from the field, 32 of 64, 38% from the three-point area, 75% from the free throw line, 9 of 12. In the 2 halves of play, Grandview 51%, 32 of 63, so 1 less shot. 9 of 21 from beyond the arc. And 11 of 20 from the free throw line, and that's been the Grandview downfall here in this ball game, missing 9 free throws, 2 of them coming here in the last seconds as we put up 5 minutes again here in overtime up on the clock. Leading scorers, Kevin Daniels, 29 points so far for the Trojans in this ball game. Folkers has 10 rebounds, and Keon Johnson 8 assists. Nathan Washington has 17 points for the Vikings. Folkers and Tanner, it is Grandview to control things to start overtime. Brunko pass to the corner to Washington. Quickly inside, tip around. Tanner gets a tough basket up over Folkers. And the lead back to the Vikings. Johnson to Folkers. Handoff Arrington. Daniels feeding it down low to Folkers. Folkers spins, left hand, block, shot good. From that left block. Put it in with the right hand, and Folkers with 23 points to go along with 10 rebounds. Evers picked up by Boomsma. Pass comes ahead, not deep in the front court. He'll drive left hand, gets a screen right at the rim, and lays it in. Saw an opening, and clear shot down the middle of the lane for the easy put-in. And an illegal screen going to be called on Arrington, and that is his 5th foul. Reese Arrington will foul out with 5 points in the ball game. Also had 4 rebounds and an assist. But what that does is it turns the ball over back to the Vikings, who have a 2-point advantage. Hadnot dishes right down low to Tanner. Triple team kick out. Brunko, top of the key. 3 is good. Jordan Brunko shoots very well from the 3-point area. 6 of 10. Daniels, top of the key. He'll take a deep 3. Rattles around, no good. Tanner with the rebound. So 3:15 to go. in this overtime period. Grandview with a 5-point lead and the ball. Evers brings it back towards the top of the key. Washington feeding it down to Tanner. Tanner working on Folker. Step back from the lane is no good. Evers, or Hadnot with the rebound. And a big offensive rebound as Grandview can run some more time off the clock. Brunko picked up by McGreal, goes over to Hadnot, trying to drive baseline around the hoop. No, stepped out of bounds. And turnover to Dakota State. Albers will check in for the Trojans. Daniels will walk it ahead. Trojans trailing by 5 after tying the game up in the final seconds of regulation. Up top, Daniels. Drives, right hand, and one. Kevin Daniels strong to the hoop. And he'll get to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. 31 points for Kevin Daniels. Foul on Hadnot, just his first. Free throw good. Another three-point play converted by Kevin Daniels. And the lead down to 2. Brunko pass to Evers. He'll have to give it up to Hadnot. Guarded by Daniels. Washington top of the key for 3, no good. Daniels with the rebound. Minute 45 to go. Quick outlet to Albers. So they get it back out to Daniels near half court. Daniels going to try left hand. Dishes off to Folker's easy layup. After drawing the double triple team, Daniels with a nice easy dish to Folkers to tie the game. Washington to the corner, Hadnot for 3. No good. Rebound tipped around. Boomsma pulls it away, and he'll be fouled in the backcourt, and we'll have a 1-and-1 for Brendan Boomsma. Kevin Daniels, 32 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds in the ball game. Timeout going to be called by Grandview, a 30-second timeout. And it will be a 1-and-1 for Boomsma out of the timeout, who has yet to score in the ball game. 32 for Daniels, 25 for Folkers. Folkers with a double-double has 10 rebounds, along with the 25 points, 11 points for Barbie Farquhar, and 11 for Keon Johnson. Johnson also with 8 assists for Dakota State. 19 points for Jordan Brunko, 17 each for Juan Hadnot and Nathan Washington, 16 for Jordan Tanner. So possession arrow again does favor Dakota State after we started the overtime. Grandview won the tip. 1 timeout each. The foul was on Hadnot, his second. And it's a 1-and-1. Free throw good. Dakota State takes the lead with 1:08 to go. Two big free throws for Boomsma, and it's a 2-point lead. Dakota State, 7-0 run after trailing by 5. Brunko, guarded by Albers, gives it up to Washington. Johnson on the defense for Dakota State from the free throw line. Off the back of the rim, Daniels steps out of bounds as him and Boomsma actually fought for the rebound. And it will stay with Grandview. Vikings will inbound underneath their own basket. Hadnot with it on the wing. Draws a double team. Tanner trying to feed it to Evers, and a foul going to be called as Evers will head to the free throw line. Foul is on Boomsma, his first. Corey Evers, 2 of 2 so far from the line. First one good. Two of 2. And a timeout going to be called by Grandview. So now they have 1 timeout remaining. So each team now with 1 timeout left in overtime. Each team with 9 points here in overtime. Tied 84-84 after Kevin Daniels on a driving layup tied it with 5 seconds to go in the ball game. Last second shot was no good by Grandview. The Vikings got out to a quick lead at 91-86. Had a 5-point advantage, but a 7-0 run by Dakota State gave them a 2-point lead at 93-91. And just moments ago, before the timeout, Evers with 2 big free throws for the Vikings, tying this game back up at 93. So again, 1 timeout remaining for both teams. Both teams in double bonus. There's only 9 team fouls up on the board for Grandview, but that next foul will be 10, which is 2 free throws. And again, the possession arrow does favor Dakota State. About 12-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. 41.7 to go. 30-second shot clock. So Daniels will take it for Dakota State. And he'll hand off to Johnson. Now to Boomsma. Back to Daniels. He'll take a deep 3. Daniels good from the wing. And a timeout called by Dakota State. Their final timeout. A huge 3-point bucket for Kevin Daniels, who now has 35 points here tonight. And a 3-point lead now for Dakota State at 96-93. By Daniels, 14 of 21 from the field, 5 of 9 on 3-point shots. Perfect from the free throw line at 2 of 2. And not only 35 points in the ball game, but 8 assists and 7 rebounds as well. So the advantage Dakota State now as the shot clock comes off with 23.2 seconds to go. And the Trojans with a 3-point lead. Grandview will inbound underneath the Trojan basket out of this timeout. And they've got 5 players on the court with double figures. Evers with 10, Hadnot 17, Washington 17, Tanner with 16, Brunko with 19. So they're starting 5, all in double figures here this afternoon. Meanwhile, for Dakota State, 35 for Daniels, 25 for Folkers, 11 for Johnson, as Evers will sprint ahead across half court. And he'll go right at Boomsma. Shot no good. Tanner with the rebound. Now it's taken away. Fight for the ball. Brunko with it. Evers from the corner. In and out. Tipping is good for Hadnot. And a final timeout called by Grandview. Oh, Daniels almost had a big steal in the front court as it went off of him and then went off of Albers, and Brunko picked up the loose ball. The 3-point shot from Corey Evers was in and out. Boy, halfway down it popped out. But the offensive rebound and putback by Juan Hadnot cuts the lead to 1. So we should be out of timeouts here. for both teams. I still see one up on the scoreboard for Dakota State. And the Trojans with a 1-point lead after that 3-point shot by Daniels. And then the putback by Hadnot. A 2-point layup. I would anticipate quick fouls here by the Vikings and see if Dakota State can make their free throws. We are in this overtime because of 2 missed free throws with about 10 seconds to go by Jordan Brunko, who was 1 of 4 from the line. He missed both of his double bonus free throws that left the door open for Dakota State, and Daniels took advantage with a driving layup with 5 seconds to go to tie the ball game. So Keon Johnson will be able to run the baseline out of the timeout, and the timeout was called after a made basket. And it comes into Folkers, and he's quickly fouled by Brunko. So Justin Folkers will head to the free throw line. Just 1 second off the clock. And 2 shots for Folkers, who is 2 of 2 so far. And the first one's good. One more free throw for Folkers. And a big second one. And now the final timeout. So Dakota State did have 1 remaining timeout. This is a 30-second timeout. Now we are out of timeouts for both teams here. 6.7 seconds to go. And a 3-point lead for Dakota State. At 98-95. Folkers a perfect 2 of 2 on the line, 4 of 4 on the day. And the difference, the free throws. Dakota State 14 of 17 in the ball game. Grandview just 13 of 22. Missed opportunities for the Vikings from the free throw line to put the game away in regulation. And now they trail by 3 here in overtime. Hadnot drives, shot from the wing, banks it in, and 1.1 second left. Johnson a dribble, heaves it down to the other end of the court, and we go to double overtime. What a shot by Juan Hadnot from the right wing, banks it in with 1.1 second to go. And we tie things up at 98. Another 5-minute overtime period coming up from the DSU Fieldhouse. What a ball game here on this Sunday afternoon in Madison. 14 points for each team in overtime. 52% from the field for Dakota State, 50% from the field for Grandview, 39% from the three-point area for the Trojans, 42% for the Vikings. Again, the free throws, 14 of 17 for Dakota State, 13 of 22 for Grandview. 34 rebounds as a team for the Trojans, 42 for the Vikings. Daniels leads all scorers with 35 points. Folkers has 27 points and 10 rebounds. Keon Johnson, 8 assists. Juan Hadnot, 22 points and 12 rebounds and 5 assists as he leads his team in all categories. So it will be Tanner and Folkers to jump again. And we'll try overtime again. And it will be won by Dakota State this time. Vikings will get the possession arrow if we have a jump ball. Daniels gives it up to Johnson over to Albers. Back to Daniels. Drives right hand. Tough shot, no good. And a lot of contact as he tried to fight through the traffic and fight through the contact to put it up and in. Just left it off the rim. Evers down low, had not. Guarded by Daniels. Back out to Evers. Had not, top of the key for three. No good. Tipped out to Evers. Evers goes up, and he's going to be fouled with the body. And he'll shoot two. Foul is on Albers. That is his third. First free throw is good. And Evers goes 2 of 2. Well, the first overtime started with a 7-2 run by Grandview to take a 5-point lead at 91-86. As Folkers back out. Dakota State went on a 7-0 run to take a 2-point lead and back and forth the remainder of the way. With the tying shot coming with 1 second left, Daniels dribbles it off of his. Farquhar checking in. Evers up top to Williams. Back out, not on the curl from the free throw line. He'll knock it down. And the lead is 4. Boomsma over to Albers, looking down to Farquhar. He'll spin, goes up, no good. And we'll shoot 2. That is the 5th foul on Jordan Tanner. And Brunko will check back in. Jordan Tanner fouls out with 16 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Farquhar on the free throw line with 2. Misses the first one. One of 2, and the lead is 3. Backdoor cut by Hadnot, kick out. They work it around Williams to the free throw line. Leaves it short, but the tip in, good by Evers. As Grandview crashed the boards and got the offensive putback, and the lead is 5. This is about the spot where Grandview led by 5 in the first overtime. Albers in the corner. Gives it up to Boomsma. Boomsma trying to go up with the layup, no good. Brunko with the rebound. 2.5 minutes ago, we're about halfway through the second overtime. Brunko in the corner for 3. No good. Farquhar, big rebound for Dakota State. Daniels trying to dish it to Farquhar on the trail. And a foul in the backcourt as Williams bumped by Albers. That'll be Albers' 4th. Nathan Washington on the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. As Folker's back in. One of two. Vikings have outscored Dakota State 7-1 here in the second overtime. Daniels for three. That one's no good. And a backside rebound by Williams. We're under 2 to play. Hadnot gets a screen. Pass comes to Evers. And the Vikings looking to run some clock off. And we got a foul going to be called on Boomsma as he got tangled up trying to fight through the screen and ends up tripping Williams. First free throw is good. Two of two for Tyler Williams. And a 9-1 run here for Grandview. Elder will drive. And the layup good. So momentum shifted to Grandview after the banked-in three-point shot at the buzzer by Hadnot to tie it up at the end of the first overtime. And they still lead by 6. This one's good. A tough layup for Tyler Williams. And the lead is 8 with a minute to go. Daniels will stop for 3. No good. No foul called here in the backcourt on the rebound by Washington. Hadnot goes up good. And it's 111-101 with under a minute to play. The lead 10 points. Johnson for 3. That one's good. Evers fouled in the backcourt by Elder. Evers will shoot 2. First one is good. The Vikings hitting their free throws here in the second overtime. Missing the second. Daniels with the ball. Goes right at the rim. And a timeout going to be called by Dakota State with 31.4 seconds to go and down by 6. Don't forget that coming up on Tuesday, the Trojans are back in action here at the DSU Fieldhouse as the women and the men will host Trinity Bible College. The women will tip off at 5:30. The men will follow. And you can catch the web stream of that ball game, those two ball games on Tuesday night. Getting here at the DSU Fieldhouse. 14-8. The scoring here in the second overtime. Grandview able to knock down their free throws here in the second overtime. Dakota State down by 6. It's 47-42 at halftime. Trojans led. Grandview took the lead about midway through the second half. And after some missed free throws down the stretch, Kevin Daniels with a driving layup with about 5 seconds to go tied the ball game up at 84 and forced overtime. Dakota State erased a 5-point deficit in the first overtime and had a 3-point lead in the final seconds before a banked-in 3-point shot from Juan Hadnot tied it up. And we are here in the second overtime. Just a few tenths coming off the clock as Albers picks up his 5th foul. Washington on the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. And makes the second, so it remains an 8-point game with 31 seconds to go. Daniels with the ball. Top of the key for 3. That one is no good. Ball comes out, and it's off of Dakota State with 20.7 to go. Evers fouled by Elder. And Corey Evers will go to the free throw line for 2 more shots. With under 20 seconds to play. First free throw, no good. Oh of 2 on that trip for Evers. Daniels will bring it ahead. Touch pass Johnson for 3 from the wing, and that one's good. And he gives a quick foul to Washington. Johnson with 17 points. Now Washington with 2 free throws. Makes the first. And makes the second. It's at a 7-point game. Daniels will take the deep 3. In and out, no good. Evers with the rebound. He comes down a little awkwardly. But that'll do it in double overtime. The Grandview University Vikings outscore Dakota State 17-11 in the second overtime for a 116-109 victory. Dakota State led by Kevin Daniels with 37 points tonight, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, 27 points for Justin Folkers, along with 12 rebounds, 17 for Keon Johnson, along with 8 assists and 12 points, and 4 rebounds for Bobby Farquhar. Grandview led by Juan Hadnot with 26 points and 13 rebounds this afternoon in the win over Dakota State, who will fall to 3-4 on the season. And again, Tuesday night, the women and the men will host Trinity Bible College right here at the DSU Fieldhouse. You can catch both games here in the web stream. Women will tip off at 5:30 with the men to follow on Tuesday night.